Welcome back everyone to another episode of Ironman Skyrim. Last time we left off, I had just finished my training with the Greybeards, and I'm now heading down the mountain back to the village of Iverstead. I'm never gonna get it right, am I? Anyway, down in the village I decided to take care of Shroud Hearth Burrow really quick, but not before stopping in at the inn to
If you'd like to hear something, it only costs
to,
5 gold. That's so sweet of you. I'll tell you what.
I'm sorry, what were you saying? I didn't hear a
Special
word.
song, just
Okay, so, I get the details of the burrow from Wilhelm, I mean. And then I head into the burrow to take care of Windless Gartherin, or whatever his name is. Unfortunately, it does discover me while I'm just sitting here, so I'm stuck in a battle for my life, and it is actually, it's pretty close. It was probably one of the closest battles of the season so far. But aside from that, the dungeon goes rather smoothly. I do discover a new trick. If you place a lightning rune right on top of a casket, you will just attack the dude in it. And this master door, as you can tell, eats almost all of my lockpicks. And what's behind it? An expert lock chest. And what's in that chest? Like 5 gold or something. It was nonsense. And I discovered that I can place 2 runes at the same time, which would have been nice to know, like any time. And then, yeah, I'm just at the end of the dungeon. Let's do this, Draugr Overlord. That was anticlimactic. There we go, that's better. Alright, so with that done, I'm traveling back to Riften. I get attacked by a thief. It does not go well for her. And then I decide, hey, you know, why not give it a try myself? So I decide to be a thief myself. Yep, and there's 1 little piggy. 2 little piggies, and finally a very unconcerned woman. Yeah, that was a little unnerving, to be honest. Alright, and with that taken care of, I go back and I report to the Priestess Amara that I got the people in Iverstead to hook up. So there's that. Advancing that quest is nice. I've actually never done that one before. So I hop in the carriage to travel back up to Windhelm, and there I let Aventus Arentino know that Grell of the Kind bit the dust. He's overjoyed to find that out, and I am excited now to join the Dark Brotherhood. Now, they will come and get you when you sleep, or at least, so I thought. I rest for an hour and find that absolutely nothing happens, so I realize I probably have some time to burn before they contact me, so I decide to tackle one of the buggiest quests in Skyrim, and that is saying something. They want me to investigate the murder in, well, the most recent murder in a string of murders, and, you know, it's, Blood on the Ice is this quest, and if you don't want it spoiled, then I highly suggest you stop watching now, because this dude did it. So, yeah, I questioned the witnesses who saw Jack All, even though it was Calixo Corium, and, you know, the Windhelm Guardian's like, okay, you want to help us? Go talk to, the Jarl's aide. So I do. I head to Yorlif, and I say, I will help you solve the murders, and she's like, okay, fine, whatever, do whatever you want. I then follow a blood trail to Hemerium, I believe it's pronounced. And, like I said, this quest is buggy as all sin. You just go around, you check up on stuff. There are 2 maybe essential clues. You find a strange amulet. And, of course, there's this place. Oh my god! Oh my god, goat cheese? Whoever did this is a monster! Yeah, but the most important part is Helgrid here. Helgrid? I don't know. She tells you this. The most unusual fact is the shape of the cuts were made by Nord curved blades that were used in embalming. Now, where have we seen that before? Oh, that's right. Calixo Corium shows them to you, when he gives you a tour of his freaking house. How have you people not solved this already? Oh, what macabre mysteries? They'd probably tell us you were the murderer and save us all a bunch of time. Anyway, eventually you get led for some reason over to the court mage, and he's all like, yeah, so, I'm a good guy, and you're like, nah, you're not. And he's like, what? No, I'm not killing people. Eventually you get to the point where he's telling you that this is probably a necromantic ritual, and he identifies the next spot that he identifies where the next victim is going to be killed, and look at that, it's Calixto, walking into the Stone District. Way too early, in fact. He's not supposed to be here till tonight, but whatever. So he just stands around until the next victim shows up, which is maybe like 10 minutes from there. Oh, there you are. I was getting tired of waiting around. And here we go. Yeah. Nah, I'm not impressed. So, Calixo Corium bites the dust, and I've solved the murders. Everyone's happy. Yep, Yorlif, I caught the butcher. You know, you probably would have found out who it was sooner if you didn't keep trying to get me to hawk the evidence! Anyway, after that, I head outside and I find a dragon attacking. It's a very strange dragon, but I do find it easy enough to kill. Unfortunately, this is about where my frame rate starts crashing through the floor, but suffice it to say, the dragon does die. I think this is probably a pretty good spot to stop. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time.